You are being judged no matter what. So be who you want to be. What other people think of you is none of your business. Be yourself. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. Learn to say, holy crap. God damn.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How's everyone doing? It's your homeboy Tony, welcoming everyone to another episode of Southern California XGWL Titans.
Is a tag team match set
and we have ourselves here a newly formed tag team here as this Egyptian teaming up with a Soviet soldier, calling themselves the Foreign Legion. So I'm just learning about this team just now. Let's see how well these two can work as a tag team here in Southern California CW. And now here comes the Trailer Park Crew,
at a combined weight
the Wright brothers,
520 pounds. The Thrill Seekers.
Bradley and Brody Wright. Hey, Apophis, welcome. One thing I could use is some help sharing the links throughout the socials on Discord server for this episode of Southern California CW Titans. It's like USA versus the Foreigners from the Trailer Park of Lakeside, California. As Bradley Wright is just toying around with Ahmed the Egyptian. Damn. Disorienting him a bit. And now the Egyptian counters. Ooh. With that neck breaker. And try to go for a cold. Wait, no. Oh, what a takedown. And now tagging in Alexander Romanov. But look at the size. Look how tall Alexander Romanov is. Like about 6'10". But Bradley Wright's a pretty tall guy himself. He's 6'5". And Bradley Wright has been doing a pretty good job here of holding his own here. Showing off a bit of athleticism here. Using that leg power, now tagging in Brody Wright. I wonder if Tammy inherited that athleticism from her daddy. And now Brody, the power of the brothers. And yeah, the date of this episode is very coincidental. Episode 9 for 9/9/87. And yes, I do need to check the calendar on a regular basis for these episodes from the past to count. So yeah. I threw in an extra live stream yesterday playing a little bit of WWE 2K25. And now let's see what Alexander Romanov has Brody Wright getting tagged in about a minute ago. As I'm still sharing the links. you have a little help looking for friends. But like I've said many times on my other YouTube channel during the XGWL live episodes, where teamwork makes the dream work. And only a count of one by Alexander roll up by Wright, but also gets a one count himself. And look at it, just stomping away. Ooh. But right now, the Americans are doing a pretty good job against the foreigners. I wonder how the relationship between Egypt and the Soviet Union was during the 80s. I'm pretty sure not too well covered. And now look at this. The strength of Alexander Romanov, because that strength comes really handy later on, years later, as he becomes part of the Miami Coke Cartel and TWF in 2006. Irish whip. In this part of the timeline, Alexander Romanov, the young man, imported from the Soviet Union. Irish whip by Brody. Oh, counter by Alexander Romanov. And taking a cheap shot at Bradley Wright. Ooh, close one. One thing I try to do on this Poppy app is give Tammy her own pod film 10-minute monologue. I think there's a piece of that on Sunday's episode. Referee is up to a 6 count. Referee Marty Fly, and a cheap shot there by Ahmed the Egyptian of Bradley Wright. Bradley Wright again back in the ring. As the foreigners win this one via countout. Some clever tactics there by the evil foreign heels. All right, let's get the next match going. Freddie Miller versus Butch Banks. If that last name is familiar, because he's father of former, now retired XGWL superstar Chad Miller. And you have Butch Banks, grandfather of Jamari Mito. Family resemblance is pretty obvious. We're working with a lot of the talent, especially with these CW leagues of the past. Like, date of births are definitely important.
From Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 335 pounds.
You have a lot of talent, because especially given for a lot of us that have been in CW for a long time. Like you have all of us old timers in CW, like myself and Apophis and Sherman and Lucky Seven and then who are still around CW, and Danny Jackpot. If anyone else has come back, has still been doing CW or has taken a hiatus and came back, let me know.
From Houston, Texas,
I know there's been a few favorite CW leagues of mine that have come and gone, like a UWO, for example. Wow. Okay, we could have easily taken that. Yeah. That's a pop. What a power bomb by Freddie Miller. Oh, rock, portraying that punk rock look. And now, look at this. See, this is the reason why I watch these matches. That way, if the moveset's need updating, because there's been so many times where, oh, look at that big old splash from the top rope. Because so many times you see wrestlers try to move like one time and that's it. And now look, now discus punch from Freddie Miller. Now Butch Banks trying to mount a comeback here. Tossing him up and over. And yes, I still like this bad VHS look for these old episodes of Southern California CW. It gives it a nice aesthetic, like you're watching like a video from years past. And then once I'm done sharing the links on the Discord servers, I'm gonna try to grab some headlines from September 9th, 1987 to see what was going on when this episode of SCC Titans aired. One thing is I need to start adding more to the roster. Look at that dragon screw takedown. So one thing is We're starting to see some tag team form. Only one count. Being that those SCC tag titles are worth going after, and now Butch Banks. Because one thing I say for a lot of CEW leagues out there, like for any like CEW leagues, like I know this is almost something I'm about to include in the school of CEW. Now look at this. It's running lead by Butch Banks, and now the cover. Oh, freak out. It's for all CEW leagues to start small. Like, it's okay to start small. Start with a small roster. Start with a few titles. And now Butch Banks. Look at this running start. Oh my god! What a plancha. It's okay to start with like 20 on the roster. Start with like maybe 3 titles. Like the world title, the women's title, and the tag titles. It's okay to start small. And then build as you progress in CEW. Nice springboard drop kick by Butch Banks. I know it's a little bit ahead of its time, but hey, it works. And now Freddie Miller trying to work on that arm of Butch Banks, try to weaken the punching power of his opponent. And now going after the leg. Because in the 80s, no one was talking about work rates. Look at this. Oh my god, what a maneuver. People were talking about the larger than life characters. I know I'm quoting PS Power on that one, and some of the things he says does make some sense. Now look at this. Oh, ooh, nice back suplex. Ooh, nice counter by Butch Banks. And now going on succeeding with that one. Okay, let's continue. Here. Butch Banks and Freddie Miller have been busted open. See what Butch Banks how are we gonna follow that up? Leg drop. Nice springboard moonsault. I know that's, again, like I was trying. Now the cover. Butch Banks gained the win.
Here is your winner, Butch Bannon!
All right, let's continue. All right, let's continue. So we're going to have a one-on-one match between La Mariposa Violeta versus Demi Carson. So let's get that next match going. La Mariposa Violeta versus Demi Carson. Well, yeah, I think the second ring attire for La Mariposa Violeta, but that's supposed to be more like the early 90s.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, LJ!
So this should definitely be a good clash of styles between these two ladies. So yeah.
And from Mexico City, Mexico, the ring hosts violence!
But one thing is like, there weren't too many women's matches going on in the 80s. Very few, like Uno Vachon, that, the Wendy Richter, or the Women of Glow. I'm almost done sharing the links. We get this one in the way here. With Demi Carson being barefoot. Now look at this. That's her piranhas. As La Mariposa Violeta, that lucha libre style coming from Mexico City. Oh. And now look at that. Going to the top rope so quickly. Oh, nice wristling drop kick. Cover. 1, 2. Okay, well, there weren't too many. Ooh, nice maneuver. There weren't too many luchadors. Or not too many Japanese wrestlers in American Pro Wrestling, especially in the late 80s. Catching Demi Carson off guard with that one. And now look at this. Oh, Mariposa Violeta just punched away from Demi Carson. And now let's bring the action to the outside. Let's see what Demi Carson is about to do here. Ooh, and La Mariposa Violeta take offense to that now. Look at that. Oh, trying to go for a body splash, but nobody home. That's your fashion burn. Now let's see what. Oh, Danny Carson with that standing shooting star splash. And now she's looking to put things away. Danny Carson, I go for a. Oh, that Cobra Clutch slam. And now the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Danny Carson gets the win.
Here is your winner, LJ.
All right, let's get the next match going. That's Giuseppe McMahon is going one-on-one against Randy the Ram Robinson. I like how the modern version of Vince McMahon is all skinny and still wearing that his face paint from back in the day.
The following
As you
is
see
scheduled for
there.
one fall, making his way to the ring from Rome,
Giuseppe
Italy,
from the
weighing in at 243 pounds, Joe the Professor Nick Mary. And his opponent from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, Randy Ramon Robinson.
Yeah, Randy the Ram from Jersey. I like the movie The Wrestler from 2008. You're getting Randy the Ram in his prime. Here we go. No, that back elbow by Randy the Ram. I did not know that Vincent McMurray wore a hat and being in the corner of his brother Giuseppe. Ooh. Midsection. Oh, Vincent McMurray sneaking in a candlestick, and referee Marty Fly caught that. And yes, I was thinking, and yes, I just thought of that name for the referee. And yes, I did name the referee Marty Fly, not Nick Fly, like Back to the Future. You know, Randy the Ram. Damn. A big old forearm shot and another one. Oh, look at this. Ooh, what a backbreaker. And now, I know one thing is Vincent McMurray needs to keep some distance. One thing I'm wondering, who should the commentary team for this episode of Southern California CW Titans? Because one thing is, like, you're getting the real me. Like the moniker is important of which version of Extreme Tony you're getting, because we'll try to go for Hurricanrana, but Giuseppe denied him. Said, nope, not this time, and counters with and followed it up with a double axe handle as Giuseppe in control here. And oh no, please don't tell me this is going to happen. Oh my god, look at this. I'll be pulling this off. Look at this. A figure four on that ring post. Oh my god. And one thing is, those steps are away from the hard cam. Vincent McMurray is getting himself involved in this one. And knee drop by McMurray. And let's see what Randy the Ram's going to do here. Ooh, good job wrenching on the arm. Irish whip. Oh, misses. Mistimes that one. And Giuseppe capitalizing on that mistake. Oh my god, just rake in the back. And now look at this. Oh, atomic drop. A move that's very current for the time. And this is what that Enziguri kick. But finally redeems himself and connecting with that Hurricane. And now, Randy the Ram is going to... Oh! Connects with the Ram Jam. Cover. 1, 2. And that's it. And Randy the Ram getting a win over Giuseppe McMurray.
Here is your winner.
Damn.
Randy Ramon Robinson.
What a win. This is definitely an upset here. Because it'll be a few years before Randy the Ram fights his biggest nemesis, the Ayatollah, for the first time. All right. Let's go to the next match. It's going to be a tag team match. That non-title, Vintage Hosses. The Vintage Hosses versus Run MAC, non-title.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 457 pounds, the Varsity Club. And their opponents at a combined weight of 503 pounds.
And now here comes the Southern California CW Tag Team Champions. So the next match is we are gonna have the SCC Women's Title as Berg challenges Sarah Wright for the title. Let's see here. There's one thing in our main event. You're gonna have Don Sheffield teaming up with Sweet Jack Wheeler taking on Leonard Collins and the new Southern California CW champion Donald Jackpot. was covered by Byron Run. And it works out. Heel hook by Victor Vintage. Let's see what Victor Vintage is doing. Oh, the knee drop. I think it was a good choice that I gave her an alternate ring attire with reds aside from the teal. Tag to Byron Run. See, oh damn, alley-oop by Victor Vintage. Damn, double count out. Yeah, I'm only 48 minutes. So whenever there's a double count, I tend to do a backstage brawl of sorts. Just to keep things, maybe not right away, but
The following
if you guys are watching, don't be shy to drop a line and say hi.
And is for the Western Continental Classic Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Anchorage, Alaska, Laura the Icon Berry. And her opponent from San Diego, California, the Western Continental Classic Women's Champion, Sarah Wright.
As we get this match started. Oh, what a back suplex by Loa Iceberg. see what. Nice hold off by Sarah Wright. Definitely a good championship caliber match here between these two ladies. Look at this. Ooh, what a maneuver with that missile drop kick to the outside. And look at that clothesline. Now, I'll try to go for a German suplex with Sarah Wright for 9 count. And now let's see what Sarah Wright going to do here. And look at this. Oh, going for a guillotine choke. And Laura Iceberg escaping. Irish whip. Laura Iceberg. Oh, Dragon suplex. Oh. Right. And Sarah Wright retaining the SCC Women's title.
Here is your winner, and still Western Continental Classic Women's Champion, Sarah Wright.
Let's see. All right. Let's get to our main event. One thing, just like with XGWL Live, I'm gonna have to start rotating talent because I can't get everyone on TV all the time. So let's see. I also created a second ring attire for Sweet Jack Wheeler, but something that's more akin to the early '90s. So let's see. Something that's more akin to the early '90s.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Berg, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, the lunatic cowboy Don Sheffield. And his partner from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 253 pounds, Sweet Jack Wheeler. From Newport, Wales, weighing in at 228 pounds, the future Leonard Collins. And From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Southern Classic Continental World Champion, Donald Jackpot.
Here comes the SCC World Champion, Donald Jackpot. See the tags coming in. Ahmed. Like, man, like, let's see. Don Sheffield going to the top rope, which is, oh, look at that. The champ catches him and not let him do that. Don Sheffield, we gotta keep an eye on Donald Jackpot. We gotta kill that. Ready up to the main kick of the area. Now look at this. Don Sheffield top rope. Imagine a 300-pounder landing on the top rope. Back body drop by Super Jack Wheeler. So the smallest man in this match is Leonard Collins. Another tag. So keep in mind that wrestlers back in the day were larger than they are now. Because when they talk about larger than life, it's not just literally with that personality, but literally as well. Like Land of the Giants. And now the tags to Donald Jackpot. Irish Whip. Ooh, nice back elbow by the former champ. Proving that he wants to regain that world title. Look at this, up on the shoulders. Ooh. tag to Leonard Collins. Ooh, what a knee lift by Leonard Collins. And now recover. 1, 2. Ooh. Punches that sweet shot. I think Leonard Collins may have been busted open. Their chance to always walk off the wood. Now the tag to McDonald Jackpot. Ooh. Ooh, the elbow. Ooh, that deal. Damn it, Donald Jackpot getting the win.
Here are your winners.
Let's start wrapping these up. I know it's getting late. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. So if you like the video, please do so. Like, comment, subscribe, and then follow and share throughout all the socials. So, with all that being said, this has been your homeboy Extreme Tony. Gracias everyone for watching. And como siempre, I bid you guys adios, and we'll see you guys next time.